Hi, Internet. I don't know how to say hello to you yet. I don't know who my audience is. It's a lot different playing in a restaurant or a coffee shop or a bar or something than it is to do this, so bear with me. I'm new to vlogging, but my name is Caleb. I am a performing artist here in Naples, Florida, and I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. I guess for those of you who followed me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram for the last several years, you already know who I am. And you probably know my music, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm making a new record, and I'm taking you along with me. For the last couple of records, I have been very fortunate to have access to some really great studios with some really expensive tools. And this time I want to do something that's a little different. And I still have, I don't know, some punk rock in me somewhere, I guess. I don't know, I'm a folk artist, but I'm going to use the spare bedroom of my house, and I'm going to take you with me on the ride. I'm doing this for me because I have music inside of me that I need to bring out and share with you. I have a message of hope and encouragement to friends and fans, and in some ways I feel I have something inside of me that needs to come out. I guess that's life as an artist. Maybe that's going to be the subject of another vlog. Anyway, I don't want to take you too long from looking at videos of cats and things like that. So here's the gist of it. I'm making a bedroom studio using equipment that doesn't cost a lot of money. And I'm going to try and really bring out the best songs that I've ever put out. Using equipment that about any average Joe can go out and buy, and some of it you probably already own. The reason I'm going to use this equipment versus some of the nicer stuff that I either have access to or in some cases own already is because on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, some of my friends are bemoaning the fact that they don't have good gear to make a record with, when I've seen them performing live using better stuff than I made my first record with. So when I made my first record, I had a iMac G5. I can't remember what recording software I had, but I'm pretty sure it was probably GarageBand. So going back to my roots, here is a computer of similar spec to what I had when I was coming up as an artist. This is a PowerBook G4 with a 1.5 gigahertz processor. This phone that I'm recording with probably has faster speed, and I know it has more memory and hard drive space. But this is what I'm going to make the record with. It's underpowered compared to even some of the cheapest computers you can buy today, but it's a solid, dependable piece of equipment that I feel like I can still make something with. I traded a guitar pickup and 2 packs of strings for it. So most of my friends already own a laptop. Most of them that I've participated in industry chats on Twitter and things like that are using laptops, probably more powerful than this one. This one, yeah, it's what I've got. It's affordable. It's got GarageBand on it. There's some kind of compatibility issue with the version of GarageBand I could get for it with the operating system. So to complicate my life more, we're going to use Audacity. It's free. It's open source. It runs on Mac, PC, Linux. So we've got the software squared away. I've got a computer. The next thing that's in my hand is a set of headphones. These are Sennheiser HD280s. These aren't real expensive. In fact, Beats headphones, which I despise the sound of, are more expensive than these. Although these did start out as $200 to $300 headphones back in the day. You can pick them up for $100 brand new. I bought these for $50-something off Amazon. They were refurbished. So we're going to use those to make a record with. This is a interface. This is very necessary because this is what I plug all the instruments and microphones into the computer with. This is a Mackie Onyx satellite. It's got 2 microphone preamps in it, 2 headphones, amplifiers in it. It connects by FireWire 400, so we know it's going to be super fast. As fast as this 1.5 gigahertz processor can go. I've got a Shure SM57. These are really affordable. I actually traded some stagehand work back in my teenage years for this one. So, no excuse. Most of you gigging musicians have a Shure 58. They're really similar microphones. Sufjan Stevens allegedly used one of these, so I figure it's a good benchmark. And again, this one just cost me some time. I didn't spend any money on this one. So we're going to use it. Hopefully get some good sounds with it. If not, I don't know. I guess I'll have to go busking or something. This is the next microphone I have. This is a Octava MK219 made in Russia. It's a large diaphragm condenser mic I bought in a pawn shop for $75. Real big budget here, aren't we? This is a crummy little carbon microphone that came with a reel-to-reel machine, I think back in like the 60s. It's got a 1/4-inch jack on it, just ready to plug into something. And so yeah, I've got some cheap guitar picks. Most of them are scattered on the floor. Nothing fancy there, you know. This is like a Fender Medium. Notepad. Let's face it, this machine that I'm using is going to just barely keep up with me probably as far as the audio side of things. So Notepad is going to be where we're going to keep track of what we've done with the songs, what needs to be done. Probably going to write the lyrics. A lot of the songs are already written though. Got an acoustic guitar. This is an Eastman 320B. It's not a really expensive guitar, as acoustic guitars go. You can pick one of these things up really affordably. This one was beat up by the previous owner. He really played the ever-loving snot out of this one, so that brought the price down. For our purposes, this is a solid wood handcrafted guitar that didn't cost a lot of money, and you know, it's been the songwriting machine for me this last month or so that I've owned it. So we've got one good guitar, some really solid workhorse microphones. Again, stuff that doesn't cost a lot of money. The Mackie interface is like $100 on eBay. The caveat on this one is that the base that it's supposed to plug into when you use it on your desk is broken. So I've only got like half of the functionality of the thing, but I've got just enough to make a record with, I think. I've got 2 microphone preamps that go straight into the software we're going to use. I've got a 10-year-old computer, so yeah, real powerful stuff. I'm going to say that's like, you know, $100 computer, that's being generous. I think I could probably buy it for less. $50 interface, I don't know, $150 worth of microphones. Not even that much. This little thing, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is a Tiesco electric guitar from like the 60s or 70s that I found at a garage sale. Somebody's, I don't know, they've done a really bad job of stripping it and putting this polyurethane finish on it. And I rewired it when I bought it, so it works, but it needs a set of strings. Needs a setup really bad, probably a fret job, but this is how we're going to make some of the extra weird sounds, I guess. You know, I may grab some other instruments that I have around, or maybe I'll go find a cigar box and a 2x4, I don't know yet. You know, I am going to try to make a record in my spare bedroom using tools that the average musician either already has or can afford by going out and playing a couple of gigs or going busking on the street or whatever, borrowing from friends. Most of this stuff I think you probably already have something the equivalent of. You know, you probably already have a computer. You probably already have some microphones that you sing into at your shows. So I'm going to make the best sounding record that I can with the equipment that I have here. And I'm going to take you along for the ride. I'm going to grab some songs that I've written in the last few months that I'm really proud of and put the pressure mainly on me as a songwriter, as a recording artist. Let's face it, you can have all the tools in the world, but if your songs aren't good, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to focus on the songs and less on the equipment, and I'm going to bring you along, warts and all, for the ride. So this is the first video. It went a little longer than I planned. I guess maybe in the coming videos I'll ramble less, but feel free to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I'm going to put all those links down below. And we're going to get started making a record. So, here we are. Bye-bye.